possibility. That is possible. That okay, fine. But that doesn't mean that you will misbehave. You will not breaking the pattern. It will remain with you forever. In your lifetime, it will remain. It will never solve. You want to solve the problem or you want to win the war? The question. See, there are two words in Hindi. One is Jai, one is Vijay. Vijay ka matlab hota hai. Vijay means there is one loser, one winner. Vijay. There is one loser. So if I am fighting with Santosh and I get Vijay, that means Santosh is loser, I am winner. And Jai means there is no loser. I am the winner. There is no loser. So what do you want? What do you want? You want the other person to lose the battle and you want to win the battle? Then sorry, it will never happen. And those who want to win the battle in relationship will actually lose the battle. So there is nothing, you cannot win. Simply you cannot win. You want to ascend in life. You want to move forward. You want to pass class 4, 5, 6. Pass it. You don't want to pass. Very good. You remain with that. You want to get stuck with one relationship? Get stuck. It is your problem. Next lifetime, again, you will face. You don't want to earn money? Very good. Next lifetime, again, you face poverty. This lifetime, you don't know certain skills. Very good. Next lifetime, you have to learn that. So either do it now or you have to do it later. But you have to do it. No choice. Be it relationship, be it skill, be it mannerism, whatever. You have to ascend in life. You have to ascend. You are responsible for your life. So your father may be 100% wrong. Does not matter. The question, it is your life. You want to ascend or you don't want to ascend is a question. You are not responsible for your father's life. You are not writing his horoscope. You are not creating his horoscope. You are writing your horoscope. You want to pass your exams or not is a question. You don't want to pass. Very good. You remain at that. You get stuck with that situation. Some people, they take pride in not making money. Very good. Don't make money. Very good. So you will suffer next lifetime. Once you learn and ascend, that's it. All your life you will not be having money problem because you have learned that skill.
So walking out of the abusive relationship also is an option or not?
It is an option. It is an option. Yes, you can walk out. But when you walk out, don't walk out with bitterness. You walk out for peace. You don't walk out to teach him a lesson. You don't walk out to, create a bad scenario for the other person. You walk out because you want to be in peace. You want to break the pattern. You don't want to live in the disharmony. That's it. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Walking out. But there is one thing more, let me tell you, Ravi, here. What happens is, if you don't learn to live in that relationship, probably again you will be called upon to give that exam. You will have to probably face one more time that exam. May not be the paper is so difficult, but then still next lifetime you will get see, this lifetime you know how to make your wife happy. Very good. You know how to keep your child happy. Very good. You know how to keep your father happy, mother happy, everybody happy. Next lifetime, all these relations will not be a problem for you. They'll be cakewalk. They'll be your supporter. Whatever relations you get stuck here, you get stuck with your father. Next life, you will get a Hitler as your father. Be ready with that. So he will teach you a lesson. So it's better to learn lessons now and pass the exam, or you will, because see, life will teach you somehow. You insulted your employee. Very good. Very nice. If you don't have if you have the manners, within 24 hours, when you go next time, you call your staff, you tell him, come on, sit here, have a cup of it. Tell him, yesterday I was in bad mood. I said something I'm sorry about. If you don't have the guts to do that, you will suffer in life. You will suffer. Nobody can stop your sufferance, because next lifetime you will be insulted like that. Tit for tat. Life is see, there is no escape from law of karma. Everybody will have to go through what you are subjecting others to, whatever. You will have to go through that. You will have to go through that.
So is this lifetime enough to clean all past karmas? I mean,
may not be enough, but you can go in a fast mode. See, passing the exam is a matter of minutes, seconds. You are not in good relationship with your father, for instance, for 20 years. 20 years, the fight is going on, battle is going on. You can solve it in 1 minute. You just make a call to your father and tell him, I'm very sorry, I apologize, please forgive me. Whatever I've done in life, I was wrong, and please forgive me. I beg your forgiveness. He may say, I don't forgive you. Again, call him after 1 day. Again, tell him the same thing. And the day he says, okay, I forgive you, I'm okay, he becomes normal. That's it, you pass the exam. That's it. Matter of 1 day. Otherwise, you're preparing that paper for 10 years. Just it. Very simple. You can get rid of everything within seconds. Keep ascending. For instance, there's a very good saying in Bengali, যে চুরি করে এক পাপ, যার চুরি যায় শত পাপ. This means one who steals makes one sin. One who gets stolen makes 100 sins. No, when I heard it for the first time, I really enjoyed this saying. This is because one who steals, he has stolen your watch. Say somebody has stolen your watch. That person has done a crime. He has done a sin. He will suffer in life for that. Very good. Leave it. Now, what you do? Oh, my maid came into the room. I'm sure she must have taken. So you made one sin because you don't know whether she really stole or not, but you doubted her. Then, oh, my driver, I think he came to take my bag. He might have taken the thing. Oh, no. The part-timer comes and cleans the house. She might, she was asking me also, what is the price of the watch? So she may be the culprit. Then, maybe, yesterday my child was asking money for some game and I did not. Maybe he has stolen. So you are committing 100 sins. The person who stole your watch committed only one sin. You committed 100 sins. Whomever you are doubting, you are committing a sin. Whomever you are doubting, you are committing a sin. So look at that. By thoughts. You are not uttering a word, but in your thoughts, you are committing sin. You lost a watch, stop at that. That's it. Cut it out. Maybe I had done something bad in my past life. My watch has been stolen. Account squared up. That's it. Finish it with that. Don't start doubting people.
Arunji, is it appropriate to say karma is an attachment to the world? I mean, some people take it as curse.
Very correct. Wonderful. You see, past life karma, if you are having a glass of water with 2 spoons of salt into it, so it's very bitter, you cannot drink that water. That water is really bitter. Now what do? If you add more water, good water into it, that it will get diluted, then you can drink that water. Similarly, you have to do lots of good acts in this lifetime. See, when I spoke about destiny, is it all destiny in this life? Because, this is happening because of my destiny. I failed an exam because of my destiny. I am not getting promotion because of my destiny. Is this the answer? Is it a correct answer, correct perception? I don't have a car because of my destiny. Is it the right thing? I did not get admission in IIT Kharagpur because of destiny. Is it the right answer? Can somebody try? Hemaji, tell me. I don't have this because of destiny. Because my past life karma. Because of my past life karma.
But actions do change your destiny, is what we understood.
There is something called free will.
Yeah.
Okay. If you abuse me, that is my destiny. Understand this this is the crux of the whole class. If you abuse me, it is my destiny. I cannot stop it. But how I react to you is my choice. I may not abuse you back. I may not insult you back. I may not get hurt at all in my head. I may not have a bad feeling for you at all. That is my choice. I have a choice to insult you back. I have a choice not to insult you back. I got admission into an ordinary engineering college because of destiny. But somebody, my neighbor, got admission into IIT. That is his destiny. He must have done some past life karma, some good karma. He got in IIT. I got into normal ordinary college. Now, does it mean I will not succeed in life? The question is, no, my attitude is within my control. Hard work, I can study more, I can study hard, more than that IIT fellow, and I can get better marks than him. Nobody can stop me. Destiny is there. Destiny. You are playing cards. You know how to play bridge. One who gets a good hand does not mean will always win. A good player will win, not the person who gets a good hand. I am a good player. Even if I get a bad hand, I will win the game. Getting a good hand or bad hand is destiny. The situations which come to your life is your destiny. You got a rich father, your destiny. You got a rich wife, it is your destiny. You got admission into best college, destiny. You got, the best employer, destiny. But still you can fail in life. Still you can be Anil Ambani. See, destiny gave him the best. Everything was best to him. But he failed. So free will is also there. Your karmas, whatever you are doing, my free will, my choice. How do I react? You abuse me? Very good. I say, thank you very much. Thank you. You say, you are bloody nonsense. I say, thank you. Good you let me know. I did not know this. Very good. Thank you. So nothing wrong. So I am not reacting to you. So that is my free will, my choice. Whatever I do is my choice. That is not destiny. So don't give a logic. Oh, it is my destiny. I am always fighting with my father. It is my no. It is not your destiny. Your father is fighting with you. That is your destiny. You are fighting with your father. That is your action. That is your choice. That is something nonsense which you are doing. Why are you fighting? You are doing something wrong. Your attitude is your choice. Your action is your choice. Your reaction is your choice. It is not, none of these are your action, not a destiny. Your reaction, not destiny. Your attitude, not destiny. Destiny is only whatever, you are born in a family where your father is rich. That is destiny. Yes, of course it is destiny. You get admission in best college, destiny. Best employer, destiny. You got good looks, destiny. You cannot change your looks. So it is all destiny. It is all destiny. That is destiny. But still you can be successful. If you got bad cards, doesn't matter, you will lose the game. You can still win the game by your style of playing, by your actions, by your intelligence. So don't blame destiny for your failure in life. Destiny does play. Destiny, your past karmas have made today's destiny. Your today's karma will make your future destiny. You're not willing to correct yourself even now. You're still putting the blame on everybody. No, my wife is wrong, my father is wrong, my boss is wrong, my employee is wrong. You cannot live life with that, with attitude, with that mindset. You cannot live life. You will suffer, and you will suffer more and more in life. You cannot correct the whole world. The only person you can correct is yourself. If you are willing to correct yourself, you will ascend. Law of karma is very, very simple, my dear friend. The objective of life is to be liberated. How do you liberated is like, say, class 10. You are still stuck in class 4. You are not getting out of those basic relationship issues. So how will you go to class 10? You cannot reach. So now, how do you get rid of your past life karma? Firstly, we know that there is a pattern in karma. It will, you must see that something will happen again and again in your life. It's a circle. Same thing happens in your life. Every day, same thing will happen. Every day you will react in the same way. Then again, the matter closes. Same thing pattern. You have to break all the patterns in your life. You have to break all the patterns in life. whether it is a food pattern or your behavior pattern, your anger pattern, whatever, you have to break those patterns. Otherwise, that circle will keep on going, keep on going. There is one, few philosophers have said, which I must share with you, that law of karma does not apply to you. Now, this is very interesting. Now, this is a little bit of intellectual discussion. Law of karma applies to your body, to your mind. Because who did the act? Your body did. Who did the act? Your mind did. You are thinking bad of me. How? Because through your mind. You are doing something bad through your hands. So your hands have done something wrong. My soul is unblemished. So my soul has done nothing wrong in life. My soul is pure. My body is the criminal. My mind is the criminal. My soul is pure. Now this can be a wonderful act, wonderful theory in life. If you think like this, you can solve many problems of karma. If you think like this, then okay, the theory of karma applies to my body, to my mind, then it's okay. So suffering is to the body, not to me. I'm not the body. Suffering, fever is to the body, not to me. Pain is to the body, not to me. This problem is to the mind, not to me. I'm not the mind. I'm not the body. I will go to next life. This body will remain here. The body and mind will be left here. Soul will go to the next life. So I'm not bothered. So you have to always, if you disassociate yourself with the body and mind, a lot of karmic problems will reduce in life. Disassociate with the body and mind. I'm not the body. I'm not the, so this understanding is very easy to say, but this understanding, it's very difficult. I'm not the body. I'm not the mind. I'm not the thought. So if somebody is praising you, so what is it? He is feeding your mind. I'm not the mind. If somebody insults, you feel bad. If somebody praises, you feel good. Either side it is ego. Either side it is ego. If somebody says you are great and you feel elated about it, it's your ego. If somebody says you are nonsense, you feel hurt about it, it is your ego. So both side ego is both side. So don't be into that situation of pairs. Don't be. Be into that equanimity always. Don't get into this when people start praising you and you feel good about it. No, don't get into the trap. Don't get into that trap. Don't get into when people praise and you feel good about it. Don't get into that trap at all. Otherwise, life will become difficult for you. Then we were talking about, one is this, I'm not the body. Another is compassion. Compassion is a great quality. It's a spiritual quality. If you are compassionate, your past life karmas, the small karmas, not the big black, those seeds, but the smaller ones, what happens is they will feel very, dissolved. So those will be dissolved. So you must be compassionate. Another one is bhakti, devotion. Devotion, you are devoted to your Lord, lot of changes will happen in life. He has the power to change the course of life. Nobody can change the course of your life. Only God can change the course of your life. So surrender to Him. Surrender. And you have to accept whatever is happening in your life. Why to me? Why this is to me? Why? Forget why. You are the reason. You did it in the past life. That's why it's happening to you. That's it. You accept it. Now find out how to solve it. That's it. Don't try to go into the logic of, don't dissect the problem. You go for solution now. Just go for solution. Accept it. Accept it that yes. And then
that was
be responsible. You have to be
that was funny, you said why to me and why to, but you are the reason. Good one, sir.
So nobody else. You whatever is happening to you, you are the cause, you are the reason, you are the creator. You created that seed in the path. If you did a white act, you will get a white reward. You did a red act, you will get a red reward. You did a black act, you will get a black reward. So, and this is not one lifetime. It has been for many, many lifetimes. Whatever you have done and whatever has not fruitified, that is Sanchit Karma. Because something must have fruitified in the last few lifetimes. Whatever has not fruitified is your Sanchit Karma. Now we are talking how to roast those seeds. You're roasting those seeds. Once you roast the seeds, they will not fruitify. See, these seeds are there. You are trying to roast those seeds. So we spoke about breaking the pattern. We spoke about understanding that I am the soul, I am not the body. Then compassion. Then devotion. Devotion is the most important thing, because once you surrender to God, once you, a lot of things can happen, a lot of miracles can happen, a lot of shortcuts can happen. So, because you cannot solve everything in life. However intelligent you are, you're not capable of dealing with any problem in life. So you have to, if you go for devotion, what happens is a lot of your problems get corrected. Now we'll come to it, how it gets corrected. Another thing is, don't have any desire in life. This is one of the best ways to neutralize your past life karma. If you have no desires, past life karma will not bother you. You are desireless. Kamana rahit. You have no desires at all. Desirelessness is the highest quality. Past life karma cannot bother you. Desirelessness. So once you have that, if I may use another word, dispassion. Dispassion. Vairagya. Dispassion. Vairagya. You're not attached to anything in life. You're not attached. I don't mean to say you have $1 million in your home, and when I say don't be attached to anything, that doesn't mean I'm asking you to throw that money. I'm not asking you to throw that money. Not at all. Asking you to throw that jewelry or money. No, not at all. I'm just asking you to be not attached to that. Some people, no, I want to lead a very life of a spiritual life. I want to sell off all my jewelry. I want to give every money. I want to be a beggar. I want to be a pauper. No. That is not the meaning of dispassion. Dispassion, it's a mental. Mentally, you disassociate yourself with everything. Mentally. Being a monk is a mental trait. It's not a physical trait. Try to understand this. A person who's wearing a three-piece suit can be a bigger monk than person who's in robes, in those orange clothes. Take it. Ratan Tata could be a bigger monk than anybody else. Okay? So being a monk is a mental quality, dispassion. So you're not attached to it. I'm running a factory of the biggest factory in India. Wonderful, very good. But I'm not attached to it. My objective is to increase the shareholder wealth. My objective is to give more and more dividend. My objective is to give more salary to employees. My objective is to, give the best to my suppliers, to give the best to my buyer. Fantastic, fantastic. You are a biggest monk. You are the biggest monk.
Sir, you just said not to have desire, but the thing you just spoke about, is it not a desire?
No. Selfish desire. I'm trying to create something for the society. I'm not trying to be. I want to give more dividend. I want to give more salary. I want to have more employees in my company. I want to have expansion of my factory. Not for me, myself. Not for myself. I'm not attached to anything. The owner is Krishna. Owner is Krishna. I'm holding the shares for Krishna. That's it. I'm a shareholder for Krishna. So I'm just, जिसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं निमित्त, for namesake. You are not the doer. You are not the doer. You are the medium. Once you start thinking like this, I'm the medium. I'm not the doer. The karta bhav is not there. Karta, I'm not the Karta. So once you have that mindset, you are a monk. You might have $1 million in your at your home. You're not attached to it. Being attached is a question. Attached to a relationship, attached to an asset, attached to your talent. So you're not attached to anything. So once you have that, law of karma will not apply on you. Law of karma, the past life karma will not trouble you once you have that. There is something called vibrational frequency. We must have, David Hawkins wrote a book also on this. So this theory of vibrational frequency is very important. When you committed a karma at a certain frequency, at a certain level, you created a karma. It will bounce back now in this lifetime, that same karma. But your frequency is here, much higher. Now that karma will not be able to impact you much. It's like if you become very, very strong, you go to gym every day and you make your health wonderful. And then if I hit you with a stick, what will happen? Stick will break, nothing will happen to you. But in this lifetime, you are bound to get that stick. Somebody is going to hit you with that stick. If you are weak, you will get hurt. If you are strong, the same stick will break and nothing will happen. So this law of karma is operating, but it is not fruitful, not effective on you, because you have made yourself very powerful. You are at much higher level. There is a karmic repayment. You have to pay somebody $100,000. But you made yourself a billionaire. It won't affect you. $100,000, okay, take it, go, get lost. But if you are a poor person, then it will affect you a lot. Then you say, oh my God, I'm ruined, this, I don't know, this house property tax, now for last 30 years, my father did not pay, I have to pay. I don't know which way to look, because you are weak. If you strengthen yourself, keep strengthening yourself, then any problem which comes to you will be a small problem. So if you pray to God that God remove the problem in my life, God will not remove the problem. But you can pray to God, God make me very powerful, make me very capable, make me very strong, make me very rich. Then any problem is a small problem. It's a very, very small. You are in best of health. No disease can trouble you. You have lots of money. If you have any financial repayment, you have to do. In last lifetime, you borrowed from somebody 100,000. In this lifetime, you have to pay him back. So you are a billionaire. How does it matter? So you raise your level. You raise your frequency to a level where all these problems are meaningless. These are very minuscule. These problems are meaningless. There's another thing in Shastra which is said that when you are dying, and if you remember God in the last moment of your death, then you get rid of all this. Then in the next lifetime, all these past karmas will not haunt you anymore. Doesn't it sound very interesting and very easy? Oh, then why should I bother? When I'll be dying, I'll just say Narayan, Narayan. That's all. I'll just recite a few times. Devashri is not very happy about it. So when I'm dying, I'll just say a few times, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, and I'll be rid of all the. So next lifetime won't be there, or if it is there, I won't be carrying the luggage of past karma.
So, but I think this devotion will only come once you are like practicing it over the years, right? It's not going to just like you just take the name while you're just dying and you just think about it. You have to
Absolutely. Very good. Very good. This is the answer. This is the answer. Absolutely. You go for a job interview. When you go for a job interview, how long does he interview you? Probably 10 minutes. Okay, what's your name? What's your qualification? This, where did you work? This, that. He reads your biodata, and then okay, fine. You start from tomorrow. That's it. So when God is going to interview for 10 minutes, how much for the job interview? How many years did you prepare? You studied 20 years, 10 years of job experience, and so much. 30 years you prepared for the 10 minutes of interview. Then you got that job. So with God, with God, that interview of 10 minutes, probably you have to prepare for 50 years. If you, every day, as you rightly said, you're into devotion, you're into prayers, you're into charity, then only you'll be able to recite his name. Otherwise, in the last moment, the suffering is so much, you cannot remember God. God is the last thought in the last moment.
Arunji, I think there is one more reason why the Indian parents keep their children names on the name of gods.
Yes.
So that if they call out their son, they are indirectly calling out their god. So
yes,
their karma reduces, or?
No, that's true. That's true. You're taking the name of your son. So even when the intention is not reciting the name of the God, but yes, it does give you some merit points. Yes, certainly. So that was the reason what you rightly said. So all this, so to recite the name of God in the last moment, you have to be in devotion throughout. Otherwise, you won't be able to. Then I spoke about completion. You must complete every act, every day. What you do, whatever happened, because when will you die, who knows? See, you fought with me. I may die or you may die, anybody may die. So whatever you have done will remain incomplete. You fought with me. I may die tomorrow. Now you regret all your life. Or you may die. Still the same problem. So every night before you go to sleep, do the completion. It's a 2-minute exercise. Just complete. Whoever has insulted you, just forgive them. Forgive those people. Okay, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive this fellow. I forgive that fellow. Forgive this fellow. You can also send a WhatsApp message. I have no hard feelings. If you have insulted somebody, you can send a message. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. That's it. You can finish it. So you can do so this is called completion. You must complete everything. Completion. This is important because you don't know when are you going to die, which is your last day. So don't wait for the last moment. And you don't even remember what all completion you have to do. If you borrowed from somebody today $1,000 and you die tomorrow, then in the next lifetime you have to give him $1,000, mind you. You have to give him, no choice. So you have to give him, there is no choice. So better not to take, or if you take, you do a completion. You tell him that sorry, I cannot pay you back. I apologize. Please forgive me. And I'm not in a position to pay you. I honestly have no money to pay you. Now that is also completion. If you have no money to pay, you tell him I'm not able to pay and please, the account is closed. If you keep it open, then it is not fair. Then it will be carried forward in the next lifetime. Otherwise, it will complete. Of course, to have love for humanity is a great quality. Once you have love, compassion, and love for humanity, law of karma will not operate on you to that extent.
Arunbhai, one thing, like suppose somebody had a stigma, some close person has given that he has not stolen something, or somebody says, that close person says that you have stolen something. So, but in that person man, he is fair in his part because he has not done any crime or something. But if they are keep on saying the same thing, that how the life, and he's coming in front of them every time. So how to deal with what karma he need to do for the further life?
No, you can send a message. Don't interact with such person. You can send a message to the person that I have not done this act. There is some fundamental misunderstanding with you. I have not done this act, and whatever bad feeling you have towards me, please, I beg to be forgiven for that. So please, no, you do your completion from your side. What other person does is not your concern. You do your completion. You say, okay, fine, हमको माफ कर दो बाबा, हमारा गलती हो गया. I want to be rid of you. That's it. So you complete the whole transaction.
But you face that person, if you face throughout the life, that the same story comes in your mind.
Once you complete it, then the same story will not. I borrow from you and I tell you, I cannot give you back, ma'am. I have no money. Please don't ask for money. I have no. Now, what will you do? You will abuse me for 5-10 minutes and then the story is over after that. But if I don't tell you, I will not pay you. You will keep on abusing me, keep on sending me messages, keep on bothering me lifelong. But I told you face to face, sit with you, and then I tell you, sorry, I cannot pay you. I have no money. This is my financial status. I have no money. And please forgive me for that. I apologize. And I'm really sorry about it. So you close the transaction. That's it. So then it is not carried forward. Completion is very important. And I told you, don't be attached to anything. Don't be attached to a relationship. Don't be attached to situations. Don't be attached to a position. You are a managing director of a company, that position. So don't be attached to that. That's it. Be managing director. There's nothing wrong in remaining managing director. But don't be attached to that position. And meditation is a great way. If you are meditating for those many hours, at least law of karma does not operate on you. And if you are meditating, your thoughts keep reducing. So the new karmas are very less. Also doing this pilgrimage and all does help you. When you go for pilgrimage and all, that reduces your past life karma. One most important thing is, which Krishna talks about in Gita, Bhagavad Gita. There are 3 types of karma: karma, vikarma, akarma. Karma, so we spoke about karma. Now, vikarma has 2-3 definitions. Vikarma is a little controversial word, so we'll take it later. Because some people say vikarma means bad karma. Some people say vikarma means vishishta karma, acha karma. Vikrit karma, some people say vikrit karma, some people say vikarma means vishishta karma. Okay, so there is a confusion in this. So let's not go on. Akarma. What is akarma? Whatever work you are doing in your daily life, whatever you are doing is not considered as karma. When you don't expect a result for it, when you are not attached to it, then it becomes akarma. Till today you are going to office. In the last class we spoke, same thing. You have spiritualized your life. From today you are going, whatever you are doing is akarma now. Now it is not going into your karmic balance. Now it is not going into your karmic balance. So some people might ask me, why should I not add to my karmic balance? All the good acts I must act. See, liberation is what? When your karmic balance is 0, then you get liberation. But your karmic balance cannot become 0. Every day you are creating karma. Every day, every moment you are creating by your thoughts. So it is increasing. How will you get liberated? So you have to get liberated only through these means, plus you do a karma. Till today, whatever you were doing was called karma. From tomorrow, the same act will be called a karma. You don't be attached to that. You don't do it for getting a favorable result. Now, let me give you an example for this. You are a cricketer. You go to the field to play. If you want to score a century, when you go, if you want to score a century and you're playing with that thought process in mind, probably you will be out for 5-10 runs. Probably you will be out for 5-10 runs. You are there playing cricket. You just bother about one ball, one delivery. That's all. This delivery comes, you play that ball. That's it. Again, one delivery, one ball will come, you play one ball. You always bother about one stroke, one ball. That's all. Keep playing nicely. So one ball, every time you are ready only for one ball. If you want to score a century, then what will happen? You are trying to play few balls now. Over the first ball is being delivered. You play the first ball only. Don't think about, I'll make so many runs in this over. No. So be in the moment. Be in the moment. So that awareness will be there. You will never go wrong in life. So you will never go wrong. So if you do whatever you were doing till yesterday was karma. The same thing you do from today will become akarma. Same thing right now. that switch you have there, you have a switch inside, it was towards karma, now you put it behind it, and it has become a karma. Everything you do from today will become a karma. You are doing a job till yesterday, it was karma, from today it is not a karma. Till yesterday you were dealing with your son, it was karma, from today when you are dealing with your son, it is a karma. I'm telling you, don't be attached and have no expectation. If you are, I'm not telling you not to be involved with your son. Take care of your child, but don't be attached. Attachment is the root cause of the problem. So law of karma will not operate. You will not create fresh karma. So not to create fresh karma is do a karma. And how to deal with the past karma? Go into devotion, compassion, and completion. So these things you do for the past karma, and for the future, do a karma. Now, any more questions? Yeah, I can't hear. Now, do ask questions, please, because this is an important topic, and this can make or break your life. It can bring a lot of changes in your life. From right, whatever is your destiny, is your past life, you did all that. You are the creator of your destiny. You did all this.
No, we want to see, like, we want to know what we have done so we can improve in that way.
You can do that. That is possible. That is through meditation or through past life regression. There are two ways of going into that to find out. There are two ways of doing it. You can go into your past life. There are some therapists who take you into your past life.
On a lighter
You
note,
talked about.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, on a lighter
Yes.
note, Arunji, can we say that husbands who say sorry to their wives without doing anything wrong are doing good karma?
No, they will get a wonderful wife in the next lifetime. This is for sure.
Okay, then I am for it.
Because if you are fighting, so you are not creating a solution. In next lifetime, you will be out for a shock.
Okay.
See, saying sorry, taking defeat in relationship does not mean you are wrong. That doesn't mean you are wrong. Saying sorry or accepting your mistake in a relationship doesn't mean you are wrong. You want to buy peace. That's simply, you say sorry because you want to buy peace. Yes.
You talked about nishkam karma or akarma. You said that we should do these actions without any kind of attachment. So my question is, is it just by thinking about it, or how can we develop it? How can we develop it, that kind of sense or kind of mindfulness that that whatever we do it without, or is it just by our thoughts? See, or by that determination?
No, it is a different mindset. You, first of all, the doership. I am the doer. You have to dissolve that. You are not the doer. Somebody else is the doer. You are an instrument of that. You are the medium of that. You are not the karta. You are not the karta. So somebody else is, so that once you leave that karta bhav, so reform will start happening from there. Changes will start happening from there. Then you are doing something to the best of your ability. You are doing something to the best of your intention. You're doing something for the best outcome. But then you are not attached to the outcome. You're not attached to the outcome. Whatever happens is you will accept it. That's it. You gave exam to the best of your ability. That's it. And you will accept the result. So you are not giving with some expectation, with some desire, with some attachment. So no attachment. You are not attached. See, you are a CEO of a company. Or for instance, if there is a car parked below your house, if a car parked below your house and somebody scratches that car, do you feel pain about that car? Do you get any pain? You don't get any pain. Just because you're not attached to that car. But 10 minutes before that scratch, if I come up and tell you that, Ravi, I'm gifting you this car. Now you are the owner of this car. And you say, thank you, thank you. And then after 10 minutes, somebody scratches the car. Now you will get the pain. Just because I said, I have gifted you, you get the pain because you got attached. If you don't get attached to the car, anybody scratching to the car, you don't get pain. You bought a new car, you are so happy, you are so thrilled. Oh my God, look at this, how beautiful, how beautiful. And within 5 minutes, you become sorrow. You become sad, somebody scratched your car. All that happiness is gone in 5 minutes just because somebody scratched your car. You bought a car worth a few $100,000 and somebody scratched, and that's it. And all your happiness is gone in 5 minutes because you are attached to the car. Any attachment will bring sorrow in life. Any attachment. You have desire, desire will bring attachment. So attachment is the root for any, and attachment will have expectation, expectation will have ego, ego will have sufferance.
So there is one other doubt that I have.
Sorry?
There is one other doubt that I have. So, doing Nishkam Karma is one thing. But then, let's say, if you do not have the will to move forward, is that a desire or is that an attachment?
Willing not to move forward. No, why should you
move forward? Excel in something.
You have to excel in everything. You have to excel in every department of life. You have to excel in study. You have to excel in money making.
So that is not an attachment.
Huh? No. That is not. No, you are doing everything to the best of your ability. No, that is not attachment. No. That is your duty. That is your function. That is your responsibility.
And indirectly, if I get some kind of benefits.
No, attachment is only this. Let me explain to you. You are the if you are the owner of the factory, all the profit and loss belongs to you. Okay. Now, if you are not the owner of the factory, I make you the CEO of the factory, then the profit and loss is mine. You will get only your salary. Now, you are not attached to the factory. If somebody rings you up in 12 o'clock in the night and says, oh, this has happened to the factory, like, hell with it, you call me in the morning. Yeah? Okay. This is in the office hours, you call me and tell me. And don't disturb me. Don't ever call me like this. Because you are not attached to it. The moment you get attached to it, then your sentiments are different. So it's a mental, attachment is a mental concept. Nothing to do with physical.
Arunji, if that is the case, is he not doing his role as a responsible?
Who said you don't do your role responsibly? You must do your role. If you're not doing your role, you're doing a sin. You are a CEO of a company, you're not doing your role properly, you're committing a sin, you're committing a crime. That is not a karma. That is pap, that is sin. You must do to the best of your ability. You are a doctor. Okay. The client did not give you, your fees is 300,000. The client gives you only 50,000. Will you do a wrong operation? Will you do operation to the less ability of 50,000? What kind of operation do you expect? For 50,000, this will only happen. Can you do like that? No.
Never.
It has nothing to do with your performance. You are getting less salary. That does not mean you will work bad. No excuse. You have to work at the highest ability. Krishna says this in Gita. Keep improving your ability, keep improving your skill and work to the best of your ability. And that is the definition of yoga in Bhagavad Gita. When you work to the highest of your ability, to the best of your ability, that is yoga. No, just you go and time pass in your office. No, that is not justified, not at all. Attachment is you feel happy if you are attached to it. If you are not attached to it, you will not get affected. You just do the best to your ability and you are not affected by the outcome.
Sir, but one thing is there, you just said that I am not the doer, right? So there is a dilemma in that. Like, if I am not the doer, then who is the doer who is doing these things? Like,
No.
you get what the dilemma is, right?
Some people always get that ego who works in an office for a few years, 5 years. When you work as a CEO, then you think if I leave the job, the company will collapse. Everybody gets that kind of feeling. Whoever works in a company, if I leave the job, this company will go to dogs. No company will go to dogs. If you leave the job, they might get a better CEO. So, okay, so you see, you are not the doer. If you have that thought, I'm not the doer. I'm executing everything. I'm the medium. I'm the medium. For instance, the soldier. When somebody makes the road, do you say that? Do you give the credit to the workers? No, you give the credit to the local department, the government department. You give the credit to the government department. When somebody makes the software, you give the credit to Microsoft. You don't give credit to those people who did the coding and all that. No. You don't give. So if you, in the same way, if you are a CEO and if you think that Krishna is my boss, then it's okay. You are not Karta. You are working on behalf of Krishna. That's it. So it's just a mental concept. I'm not the owner. Owner is Krishna. I'm working for him. That's it. That makes all the difference. That will make all the difference. I live in this house. I'm not the owner. Krishna is the owner. I live in the house because I live in the. That's it. I'm enjoying the house. I'm enjoying the house. You utilize the house. You enjoy. You do whatever you like with the house. But you are not the owner of the house. If you think you are a tenant, Krishna is the owner. Very good. That's called you're not attached to it. That's called that you are not the doer. You are a CEO. You are everything you will be doing, but no. Krishna is the inspiration. He is the owner. I'm working on behalf of him. That thought will make all the difference in your work. Rishi, share something.
I'm just listening to everything here. So one thing I wanted to understand is that so we understand karma and all that. So what you're trying to say is whether you are right or wrong is immaterial. You just need to be submissive. I mean, if I have sort of rightly put it, so even if you're wrong, but
right or wrong means what? What do you mean right or wrong? Right or wrong means what?
Let's say in any situation, any lifetime situation, office, family, professional, and all that. I mean, you genuinely know that the other person is wrong. I mean, don't want to get that wrong word here, but you know that the other person is wrong. But you are saying that you be submissive, you ask for forgiveness and move forward. I mean, that's what you are saying. It doesn't matter whether you are right or you are wrong.
No. See, you're getting a little bit deviated. Krishna did not tell Arjun that don't fight a war. They are not giving you 5 villages. Don't worry. I will give you a house to live. You live there and don't worry, Arjun. I'll give you a 3-bedroom flat. You live there and don't bother about all this war. No. You have to fight for a right cause. You have to fight for a right cause. I did not ask you to submit yourself. No. I did not say that you do. Only when I said when your boss tells you to do something, you think you are right, your boss thinks he's right. You have a recheck with him. You have a dialogue once again with him. And then he insists, then okay, you follow him.
So that was one situation. The other situation, you also said that, for example, if you insult somebody. Now, insult again is a very relative word. Now, if the other person had done genuinely something wrong, and in that rage, let's say you spoke some bad words. But as you said that next day, if you say sorry, it becomes all right. You rectify your karma and all that. So when the person was wrong and you sort of went ahead with your sort of dialogue, prima facie is that wrong also?
See, the objective is that he should not do something wrong in the next time. Wrong next time. The objective is not to pull him down or to insult him, humiliate him. That is not the objective. Objective is that if your objective is correct, then it's okay. There is nothing wrong. If your objective is correct, but if your objective is to humiliate him, to take out your frustration on him, then that is wrong.
Okay. Understood.
Any more questions? Yeah, Catherine, yeah.
No, Arun, when you say desireless, being desireless, so you cannot desire for food also?
No, food. When you say desire, see, food is, you have to eat food to be alive. Any act which keeps you alive is not desire. If an animal tiger is coming in front of you, so I'm not saying that you submit yourself to the tiger. Okay, you eat me. No. Your objective is to get away from there. So anything, you fall sick. Now I don't desire to go to doctor. No. To be alive is your is the basic dharma. Okay, basic dharma, the basic principle of dharma. You take care of your body, though you are not the body. But you have to, if your body is not alive, if the body dies, all your spiritualism comes to an end. So keep your body alive, keep doing the spiritual acts. So body is the vehicle. If the vehicle breaks down, your journey stops. Your life journey stops at that. So your vehicle you have to maintain. So you have to eat, you have to put petrol to run the car. So eat to move the body. So eating is not in that sense that no desire. No. Eating, being healthy, doing yoga, doing pranayama, and protecting from evil power is not anything which is wrong. Which is not, you don't put it into the category of desire. Yeah, good question. For instance, let me tell you, see, karma, digestion is happening, your heart is beating. So that's not karma, it's happening automatically. But when you do pranayam, that is karma. Yes, pranayam is karma. You will get reward for it. If you're doing it correctly, you will get benefit. You're doing wrongly, you will suffer for it. So pranayam is karma. But natural breathing which is happening is not karma. Digestion is happening, blood is flowing, it is not karma. Hemaji, lot of patience, ask questions. It is your topic. You are the prompter of the topic.
I was very eager to understand. Well, all the questions you have justified answering it. So we have to correct our actions to get the results.
You correct, or you will correct it after 100 years. Wiseness is you correct today.
Yeah.
It makes sense to correct it today. You will have to correct. There is no choice. Either do it in this lifetime or in some other lifetime. You have to. You have to. You have to.
Convinced completely. Whatever we have been treated is due to the action occurred in past. So we have balanced it out. Let us not.
So whatever is happening to you, accept it. That it is your own creation. If somebody insults you, take it that it is your past life karma.
Not to blame anyone, but ourselves.
Not to blame anyone. Not to blame. And if you don't accept it, you will feel sad about it. You will feel sorrow. You will feel down. You will feel depression. Accept it, then nothing. All the problems will go away. Oh, it is my past life karma. And then you see, oh, then all the problem is over. Within minutes, you are out of the problem.
And then, true.
Anybody has any question? Otherwise, we'll...
one last doubt I have.
Achha, okay.
Sir.
Like
whenever we talk about like karma, no, we talk about it in terms of the past or the future. Like, how do we really get it to the pinpoint present, like karma, as a concept of the present? We talk about the past,
your present karma will create your future destiny. So present karma is very important. Anything wrong you do today, you will suffer in the future for that. But there are certain karmas which are instant. For instance, you put your finger in the electric plug, instant karma, instantly. And some are delayed karmas. So you take a plunge into the river, instant karma. 5 minutes, things are over. Any more questions? Catherine, ask questions. You're thinking, you're imagining. Ask. Don't feel shy. Don't feel shy. Keep asking. Doesn't matter.
Can we say that we are sitting in this session is our prarabdha?
Yes, of course. It is your prarabdha. Certainly, it is your prarabdha. It could be mixture of prarabdha and free will also. You made your initiative also. You had somebody asked you to go to cinema, somebody called you for a party, but you said, no, I will not do, I will attend the session. So little bit of free will and little bit of prarabdha, both could be there. It could be prarabdha also. Yes, certainly, yes. Binu satsang vivek na hui, Ram kripa binu sulabh na hui. So you cannot do. So you need God's blessing to ascend in life.
We got
yes. Please ask questions fast, then we will wrap up.
So let us not confuse with dharma, the karma. Dharma, we are now here to do our actions which we are born to. So by not doing anything wrong, which is adding up the karma, we have to be in awareness, is the whole idea.
Yes. You have to be in higher frequency all the time. You have to be into higher frequency, higher aware. So if you go to temple, you do prayers, you do meditation, it will take you into higher level. And higher level, once you are in higher energy, what happens? Your problems are of lower level. So the problems don't really hurt you. If you have to pay somebody 500 rupees and your salary is 50,000, so does it matter? Take it, come, take it. 550, okay, take some more. You don't bother. But if your salary is 1,000 and you have to pay 500, then you're in, oh, come on, take 400, take 300, then you start bargaining. So increase your level, increase your frequency to a level where all the problems become insignificant to you. That's the only solution for law of karma.
Thank you.
Problems will come, but make yourself so strong mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that problems don't mean to you at all.
Thank you.
Or kisi ko, Ishita, any questions?
Not a question, but just an observation that when we watch Hollywood movies or shows, so the concept of karma that is being taken as it's being interpreted as some sort of punishment that comes back to you. But right now when you are discussing karma, it has many other facets to it.
Yeah, karma can be punishment to you. Yes, it may come back as punishment to you. It may come back as reward to you. It may come as good health to you. It may come as something. You can be an excellent dancer because you are excellent dancer in your last life. So you can become excellent dancer in this lifetime also. It's very easy for you to. You spoke French in the last lifetime. So it's very easy for you to become a French speaker in this lifetime. A little bit of practice and you will be able to speak. That's it. That is called harnessing past life talent.
So why can't this happen in the present life itself? Like, I don't remember what I did in my past life, but if people get what they deserve in this very life, things would be much simpler.
No, that you have to meditate and find out that what is your prarabdha, what is your destiny, what were you in your past life. So once you start meditating, once you start getting intuitive, once you start going beyond the mind, then you will start getting the answers to it. See, in prayers, what happened? In prayers, you speak and God listens. You speak and the divine listens. You speak and the cosmic energy listens to you. And in meditation, what happens? Cosmic energy replies and you listen. Okay, so if you meditate, you will start solving your problem. If you don't meditate, you will remain where you are. With your intellect, you cannot solve any problem in life. I'm telling you, underline this word and write it in bold letters. With your intelligence, with your logic, with your knowledge, you cannot solve any problem in your life. Take it as in golden letters. You cannot solve anything in life. Logic will not take you anywhere. Your knowledge will not take you anywhere. Your intellect will not take you anywhere. It is only your devotion, your meditation, your compassion, your dispassion. All that values will create an atmosphere of ascending in your life. The journey of life will start from there. You'll start taking one step higher each time. A lot of correction can happen right now within 1 second. If you believe that, okay, no more this, no more this, no more this. You decide right now and that's it. You're changed. You know law of karma. If before attending the class, you were at a certain level, after attending the class, you're also at that same level. then you should have watched Netflix, would have been better. Because what is the advantage of attending a class? If we are not willing to change, then what is that point of attending the class? The idea is to change. Change for whom? For yourself. You're not you're changing for somebody else. You're changing for yourself.
Right.
Or some people think I'm very intelligent. See, 50 years ago, we used to talk about IQ, IQ, IQ. In every job interview, they used to ask, oh, his IQ is very high. Oh, his IQ is very high. IQ score was very important. Nowadays, they started asking, no, EQ, EQ. IQ is no more important. Now they don't bother about your IQ. They talk about EQ. Okay. So you have a governess at home to take care of the child. She may be a PhD. Okay, that governess could be PhD to take care of your child. She has high IQ, but a mother will have higher EQ. It is the EQ which will bring the upbringing of the child. It is not the IQ. You have to understand. Intelligence will not do good to the child. It is the emotional quotient which will do good to the child. It is the love of mother which will do good to the child. Mother is very intelligent, she's a principal of a big college. That doesn't mean she can be a good mother. An illiterate lady who's got high emotional quotient can be a great mother. In India, all the IAS which are produced from Bihar and UP, they come from family where the mother and father are illiterate. Very high emotional quotient. So earlier they used to bother about IQ, now they bother about EQ. Very soon, just wait for another few years, they'll bother only about SQ, spiritual quotient. They won't bother about EQ even. They will only talk about, oh, what is your score of SQ? Oh, very poor, very poor. Catherine is very happy. She worked for SQ, Singapore Airlines. So, if you want to, so I'll sum up here, another last 1 minute and then we'll wind up the session. To deal with your past life karma, to deal with your destiny, number one, you accept whatever is happening to you. Accept it. It is your doing. That is why you are getting it back. You are suffering. You did it. You did it. You accept it. Okay. Be in awareness. Break the pattern. Disassociate yourself with the body. Be in compassion. Devotion. I mean, I'm not asking you to do everything. You can do 1 or 2 things out of this. Devotion. So, your devotion can be chanting, going to temple every day, or whatever suits you, you can find out. No desire. When you are dying and if you have no desire, you will get liberated. No desire. I don't want money, I don't want position, I don't want this, I want nothing. And he is the richest man in the world who wants nothing. So desirelessness. So you have to keep on. So try to, you have to get into a situation where every day you have new desire. I should buy a car, I should do this, I should do this, I should do. No. You have to get over your desires. Increase your personal vibrational frequency. That frequency, you should be at high frequency, always. Then any problem which comes from the past life will become very minuscule. You won't bother. You are very strong. Anybody hits you with a stick will break, nothing will happen. So the action happened, but it did not impact you. So make yourself super wealthy, super healthy. So everything, in every way, you are very improved person, very capable person. So the problems of past life will not bother you to that extent. And if you are in devotion, if you are chanting all the time, then probably you will be able to chant God's name in your last moment. And that could be a liberating moment. That could be a game changer. That could change everything. So whatever is your past life, everything will finish off just because you could chant the name of God. Completion, every day you complete that. Before sleeping, complete everything. Whomever you want to say sorry, say sorry. Whomever you want to forgive anybody. If you, whatever, complete the transaction. Don't keep it incomplete. Don't keep it pending. Because you may die anytime, other person may die anytime. Complete the transaction. Thank you very much. Pleasure. Next, anybody can suggest a topic for next Saturday. Next Sunday. Anybody wants to suggest a topic? Then we'll go
How to make money.
How to make money. Yeah, we'll take that money. That's an interesting topic. It's an interesting topic. Let us have one or two more topics and then we'll have the